2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we put a ball on Week 15 with a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Never.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage.
That shit never fucking works.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
4-3.
A pitch comes to Walker. Still going inside the 20.
Little Steve, we waiting on you to come back. We going to season 3. Oh my God, man. Damn, y'all tired like that? Damn.
Things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st and 10, Swift. And he's got a large yardage here. 2 minutes, they'll go on 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see the offense has enough confidence to run the ball in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And now line up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
They go play action with Hurts. And it's going to be incomplete.
Took the speed up there with that throw. The defense has all their ideas. They're trying to make a smart stand. This drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right.
Come on, bro. Hey. Oh, there.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Hurts. That is incomplete.
They're such a talented team. They've been the corner and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing in 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they'll still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. They took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
My fault.
Yeah, looking to stay in that groove here this go-around. That's going to line up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Again, it's Walker.
Come on, man! What the fuck, Gino?
Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine.
Damn!
Going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to
Would
the
have still been running right now, man. Damn!
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. It'll be another 40 yards following it. 34. And it'll be Eagles football, 1st and 10. they had to settle for a field goal. I'm sure that's how offensively they settled. They probably should have got that answer.
Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Maybe more down on the defense. We'll see. Escaping the pressure right.
Bro, that is crazy, bro.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
I click on him.
7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They rely on the down Swift.
Oh, bro. That's a hit.
3 yards on the second down.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. If you're up and just take that kind of run, it's kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down, here's Hurts.
How does he even maneuver his man back? I gotta change some settings, bro.
And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Last week as he sends this one away.
Damn! Ref, he tackled me, Ref. Y'all ain't calling that shit?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Obviously,
that's
not the intended goal last
Or,
time. They punt the football, but still, they've got the lead now. They have a chance to hang on. If they can get points on this drive, 1st and 10 upcoming. Sticking with it.
wow, man. They're killing my line. Trash ass motherfuckers.
4th and 9 here. Now Gino. In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game.
Ain't no way he just ran straight through dude like that, bro. Wow.
It just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. It's fielded at the 35.
Shit, bro.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt.
3 number 11s out there. That shit garbage.
And Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They'll send the receiver in motion left. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing his Hurts. He finds his way up to right. That's Hurts. And he gets it inside the 35, just shy of the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this hit straight to the sideline. I think they're going to let him go over there. No, they won't. Here comes the flag. sets up to throw. They'll get this one complete. That's how Junior went. And he'll be in just a yard or two shy of the 30. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass taken in. It's been taken in. And they'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's out here to pick up the bait. Losing the 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there for 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. If they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Loading the pressure away. There's one reel on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And then he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at 24. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing down is Gino. Firing quickly, moving, that's complete. And the out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To the right side, this is Walker. Backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it is an intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's take it on the 25. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt 42. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. He's taking it. Not the first down play by any stretch of the imagination. An absolutely huge loss on the sack. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Using the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this
What?
With his 16th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Smith. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Geno out of throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's Walker to start the drive. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Walker with another carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Smith going to move them around.
It's now 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Oh, this is awfully close, but it looks like they're going to move the chains. They somehow get the conversion there on 4th and 9. Again, Smith. Short throw to Disley.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Hassan Reddick buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 22 yards.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
But 1st down, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Devontae Smith. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Swift. 85 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. With such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running.
Touchdown! Quez Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini-losing streak developing. Trip. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Throwing is Hurts. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Well, hold everything here because this is about the last guy that they would want to see shaken up. Quarterback Jalen Hurts in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And the throw there going to be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And this this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Geno. He finds Smith and Jigba. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Smith, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held it, they might go for it again.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Geno. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Hassan Reddick, his 2nd sack of the night.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Here's a handoff to Swift. And oh, he coughed it up. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because the end result, touchdown.
A great outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing play defensively. You make a quick stop, force a fumble, only to see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Smith catches left side. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A give running right is Gainwell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Back to throw, McKee. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Off of play action, here's Smith rolling to his left. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and